All right, we are trying something new this time. We're going to do another session of studies in sorcery, but I've been doing all these solo rounds, and y'all haven't been able to see like what this game is like with more than one person, or at least not with physical cards. We have some tabletop simulator sessions you can watch, but we're going to do a two-player game here. I tried to figure out a setup with a camera and two players, and you can see everything. I'm not a professional here. Hopefully this works. You can see me on the camera. I swear there's another person here. You will hear them. In fact, there's that couldn't possibly have been my hand. It'd be impossible for me to have all those hands. So we've gone ahead and dealt ourselves in. I'm also not at my home right now. We're away for the weekend. And I happen to forget some things. I've been using these nice clear white circles for shown up really well on the stream, except for it's just a flimsy paper circle, and one of them fell out. So we're using these little components that I've shown before that I'm using for prototyping. It won't show up as well, but works fine for us. Okay, we've selected our my secret thesis. Don't look at it.
I didn't.
Okay, good. Another thing that we're going to do today is we have this stretch goal on the Kickstarter, which, by the way, the Kickstarter's up now. If you're watching this, you probably already knew that. I don't know how you couldn't know that. But if you didn't, please go check it out. One of the stretch goals on the Kickstarter is for the staff mini expansion, which I think is really fun. How it works is that each player starts with an asymmetric ability that they can use once per month. At the end of the month, it flips over and you get to use it again. And there are all sorts of varied things. They're themed to the different schools. But we're going to play with that this time, which I think is the first time we played with those on stream. Are you looking at mine?
Yeah.
Looking at mine? All right. I've got the Staff of Sorcery, which allows me to choose a completed project, and I can ignore the moon phase requirement for that project this turn. So basically, I can pretend like it's any phase of the moon once per month, which is pretty sweet. What did you end up with?
I have the Staff of Darkness, which means I can take a free stock card or take a card from the discard once per month. Mm-hmm. And I have to say that I really enjoyed the staffs.
You like the staffs quite a bit, so
yeah.
You're excited to be playing with these. Other than that, we got our starting projects. I got a Potion of Prosperity, Classic Alchemy. We got some Divination over here, Hero's Journey. Other than that, I think we're ready to just get rolling and get playing. We didn't determine a first player. Here's my wonky mate. We're still trying to decide. Another stretch goal in the campaign is what the first player marker should be. I believe at this point we've unlocked some sort of like cool wooden thing, or a flimsy piece of paper. But imagine this was chipboard. What I like about this is the spinability of it. Oh, it just looks like it's me.
Whatever, dude.
What I also like is that when it changes player, whoever's turn it is, you just point it towards them. I think that's fun. Anyway, that's just something I sketched up to use as a first player marker. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to play some studies in sorcery. I think the stream is going. I've got a window up to catch chat if it happens. Looks like the audio's fine. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of trust involved in these things. Normally I'd think it was fine, but I had to move my setup to another location, so who knows? All right, I'm ready to get going. And I have a plan. No, I don't, but I can develop a plan. Right, this is important. Usually I would talk all about my thesis card, but now I'm going to be all secretive.
I was going to say, do you want me to talk about my thesis card? Because I'm pretty excited about it.
You're pretty excited about yours? Mine is going to require a very particular way to go. No, let's keep it secret. Let's see how it goes. Let's observe. Feel free to talk about your decisions, but we'll keep some secrets. Obviously, I want to take advantage of this Staff of Sorcery, so I want to line up a sorcery project. And I want that project to be Unearth. That's a fantastic one to combine with Staff of Sorcery, not that Veil of Darkness isn't. So I'm actually going to go shopping as my first turn, so I'm going to take a buy action. I want to buy Unearth. I want to buy a vial for my Potion of Prosperity. I got $1 extra. I do not have a problem with a second Potion of Prosperity. I actually love Potion of Prosperity. It's a great card. I have autofocus turned off, so I don't know how well this will work. But Potion of Prosperity here is a project that lets you take 3 stock cards when you complete it. So nice kind of ramp up project. All right, spending my research camp. Goodbye. And with that, it will be your action. What do you want to do here?
Would I like some spectral sight?
Yeah, if you want spectral sight, 2 of them came out. So, you know, honestly, for my staff of sorcery, I would have been totally fine to take that.
Oh, I do, in fact, really like spectral sight. I wasn't planning on shopping this round because I want to pull out Hero's Journey as quickly as possible. You don't have a lot of money though. Okay, so I'm gonna dig. You have no money, so I'm gonna dig.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be disrupting that market on you.
It's early. I'm gonna take these.
What was it? I want to know.
You don't get to. That's the thing about the dual player thing.
I know. I'm so used to all this knowledge. Okay, so we've reached the end of the action phase. We move on to the commit phase. And I'm going to commit Balance, Wind, Push, and Prosperity. Get it brewing.
I'm going to use my Staff of Darkness to get a candle.
Oh, I see. Because you were talking about like doing your hero's journey. I'm like, how are you going to do that?
Finish my hero's journey.
All right, so that lets her take 2 projects from the market, and then add a extra credit to one and a demerit to another. Don't mind my reach, but those are on the other side. I'll grab those for you. What 2 projects are you going to grab?
Well, I mean, Spectral Sight is really cheap, so maybe that's not what I want to do. Let's see.
It's so sad for me to see this version of the card. I have cool art that goes here, but this print run didn't have that. I was playing around with tea leaf reading, which I believe is called Tasseography. Which is pretty cool, and so I read up on that, and like it matters like where the like tea leaf parts are on the cup relative to the handle, inner versus outer. I also just made some really cool little designs with tea leaves. It's fun.
You know, I'm gonna buy these 2.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take these 2.
Reanimate and Soul Cage. All right, you get a +1 on one and a -1 on the other. So I grabbed it for you.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
It was awkward for me to reach around. I might have you grab them from there next time because that was a little strange. Okay, what are we doing here? Right. Okay. All right. So those are our completes there. We move on, and first player remains with me. I realize I haven't done a 2-player game on stream. First player stays until the end of the month, and then it switches. So what am I going to do? Well, I have no money, literally none, not even that vial. So I got to go digging. Let's go for it. That's not going to do it for me. Now, it's no secret that what I want to do here is turn on Unearth by the time the new moon comes up. That would be my ideal. And this would be precisely the worst hand in order to enable that. I'm just giving you value here, but maybe you're going bind and I won't have to worry about any of that.
Maybe I am.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. That's not what I wanted to see, but I'll take it.
I'm not. I'm going digging.
I mean, I didn't leave anything good at all.
I mean, this is not the worst.
Not the worst. You could keep going.
I'm going to keep going. No.
Ooh.
I know. Now it's only better.
It only gets better.
Oh, this is...
Yeah, I had a hard time passing on that. I felt good about the value in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's been added to it, but there was quite a bit there. So, all right, now we move on to the commit step. We can do this simultaneously. We'll put a solitary worm into Unearth. It's a little sad, but that's what we got going.
I'm going to put a skull and a hand on my reanimate.
We'll have you shift up a little bit here.
Oh, excuse me.
I know. I'm reaching into your space here, but I know. I have like more space here, and you have wider space there. Cameras, they're hard. All right. Any projects completing? No?
No.
All right. Action 3. I am absolutely going digging. I am hoping that exactly what I needed was added to this. I knew what one of the cards was. I'll do it. I'll do that. I can see why you hesitated.
Right?
Yeah. It's because our good old friend, the Dino Fossil, Cody's favorite card right there. All right, your action.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going shopping.
Yeah, I thought you might.
I'm going to buy Spectral Sight, and I'm going to buy... I have $4 left. I'm going to buy... two candles. Because I like candles, evidently.
I'm looking around and being like, what are you doing? And then I realize you're totally next leveling this with your staff.
It's true, I am.
It's the first month, and for those of you who might have been watching for a while, there's some decisions happening here that are very much shaped by the staff expansion. Particularly her ability to get stock ingredients a little more readily whenever she wants means that she can fly a little loosey-goosey with that
I can't
Earth.
fly a little loosey-goosey.
I'm looking forward to that with my Unearth, but it's going to be next month mostly. Oh well.
Are we
That'll
committing?
be the price. Yes, we are committing cards. I am going to put the 2 bones I need into Unearth. One of them happens to be that fossil.
1 candle to my spectral sight and 1 to my soul cage.
Sounds good.
Because I will have this back before I have to. Yes, this will easily be committed by the next full moon.
Yeah, I was like, oh, are you going to get in time? Yeah, you got
It
it.
doesn't matter.
You got it. All right, I am completing Unearth, which is an ability that allows me to, as an action, draw 6 cards, keep 4, then add the remaining 2 to any pile. I can do that anytime the moon is new.
You messed with my system, man.
Yes, I know. I was just trying to say push it up.
I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. I need them in a row.
Makes sense. All right. Okay, I got Unearth done. Super stoked about that. It is now the new moon. I am totally gonna do the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't go in there. 5, 6. All right, is that 6? Okay. To keep 4 of these, you know, I can like place it there. Okay. What do I need? What do I need? Kind of everything. I got 2 potions of prosperity brewing here, and so I really need to not let them down. Those both need bones, mushrooms, and worms, so kind of everything is what I need. All right, what am I got here? I don't want to give you the good ones. Okay, well,
Don't you though?
well, I mean a little bit, but not too much. Let's do that. All right, I'll leave my action. That worked out pretty well for me. I'm not gonna lie. That was great. For anyone's curious about what we're playing with here, what that looks like, this is the core set plus the School of Divination, so that's the expansion there. And we've seen a couple of projects from this already, namely that Hero's Journey. There's some out here, yeah, Doom's out here, and obviously this is the playmat. So this is what you get in the big pledge. Obviously prototype components, but that's what we're looking at here.
That is hard to pass up, but it is not what I need right now.
What is it?
This,
I want to know.
This is more what I need, which is depressing. That was a better stack, but this is what I need. So
I want to know. I want to know. All right, let's commit. I'm working on 2 potions of prosperity at the same time. That's fine, right? So I'm going to put my worm there.
I am putting both a worm and a rib, which has a -1, onto my soul cage, which completes it.
All right. Completing projects end of month 1. Soul cage. Nice project to have set up. A fan of that one. So Soul Cage allows you, when you complete a project, you get to keep one of the materials, as long as it's not a stock material. Those ones get disposed. So you can do some nifty things with that.
I don't know that I've ever used it before.
Oh, it's fantastic. Was playing with some folks. This was a week ago, a little over a week ago. We were doing a tabletop simulator, but someone had a build where they had Soul Cage, they had multiple worm golems and a crawling claw, and they were recycling exactly what they needed, then fishing them out with the worm golem. It was nuts.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's a card that you can really set up if you plan for it. All right, we've reached the end of our first month. So there's a little procedure we follow here. So we get reset there. We move this forward and add some new cards here. And the market moves forward. All right, so now we get more 200 level projects. Ghostly Grifter and fan favorite Bone Sphere. All right, last time on stream, I was challenged with doing Bone Sphere, and I actually went for 2 Bone Spheres. There are 2 copies of that card in this deck, and I attempted to complete both of them.
Bone Sphere is amazing.
I did not succeed.
I am not
Spoiler.
surprised. Okay.
All right. You are now first player for the
yes.
Finger of Doom.
I need more. Oh, and I get my.
Yeah, staffs get back. I didn't happen to use mine, but I will be this time.
I need to dig. Oh, really? Damn, y'all. Damn.
I won't look at the camera. You can hold it up if you want to share what's going on here in your agony. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so yeah, but I don't need those things. I mean, I have. Oh.
You could be playing some next level mind games with me. Maybe I wasn't gonna go doing that.
Okay, no, I'm okay, right? No, I need. That's hard to pass up though, you guys. It's. But I do need this. See? You
gotta go with what you need. I'm developing a plan here.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the next thing because I'm greedy like that. I'm gonna regret it.
I want to hit those piles so bad.
Yeah. Okay, I want that one. Okay. Did I put one here?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
I want those huge stacks that you talked up, but
huge stacks.
My plan is not to do that. My plan is to buy stuff right now. You were tilting me off of my plan, and I don't like it. But we're doing it. All right, because I got these $8 just burning a hole in my pocket. Look at this. Look at this double locket. Someone got buried with those, and I'm taking them. And because this card, people asked us, how many cards do you take out for solo, and what does that look like? So this is a card that comes out in solo. It's for any 2+ game, and so I haven't been able to play with this yet. So I want to play with it. Ghostly Grifter. Someone actually said Ghastly Grifter when they played this, and I kind of like that more. There's still time to change it.
There is.
There's still time. Which is when the player to your right completes a buy action, you may take one card that player discarded. It tends to be a good time for one person and not the other person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to grab Shadow. I was thinking more Plague than Shadow. I have enough money for either. Let's do Plague. And what am I doing grabbing these materials? I don't need those. That's the whole plan. I got 2 potions of prosperity. The whole plan is I don't need these. I could just go.
I think you should grab them all.
I might grab one. What was that taking to? 7. Let's leave it $1 there. Maybe this worm golem is my friend. Maybe. I know I'm stalling.
You really are.
I'm trying to decide if I have enough worms. I've got enough worms that I need between these, so picking up a worm golem isn't a good idea. Veil of Darkness would combo well with my staff. It would give me another option to fish things out of the discard, but I've got Unearth. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. Rolling a Bone Sphere. After rolling 2 in the last stream, I'm good for a while. I've got it. All right, so I'm going to take that.
I'm going to use my Staff of Darkness.
To grab the thing? All right, we're on to the...
Because we're on to the commit, and I want to be able to commit and finish my Spectral Sight.
Okay, hold on.
But I don't get to keep either of these because it is a stock card.
Oh, yeah, not good with Spectral Sight.
That sucks. But, and then I will also commit another.
Okay, I wanted to line up Ghostly Grifter as soon as possible. Okay, that's my action, and then you completed a thing. You're first player, so go.
I'm going to look through all the grave piles and take any 3 cards that I want.
Seems good. Like, you seemed happy about those piles, and then I just let them sit there.
Well, I definitely want this.
Let's take them whenever you want.
That's also really good.
I have a lot of projects. What am I doing? What is my plan here? I mean, I know what my large plan is, but I feel like maybe I got a little off message. Wow.
Oh no.
It's like nothing but alchemy that came out. That's too bad. I was considering going for an alchemy build based on my initial choice of thesis, but I didn't.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking those 3, and then I have to put 1 deal card to each bow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying you took the best stuff.
I did. I took excellent things.
All right, I have 1 card in hand, so I need bulk. I have the option of, how big are these vials?
Decently big.
They're decently big.
They're juicy.
They're 3, 3, and 2, I think. I'm going to use my Staff of Sorcery and Unearth right now instead. Technically, it will give me less selection compared to going the whole row, but I got a plan.
Do you?
No, I don't. I'm not sad about this. Well, I'm a little bit sad. There's some things that are missing that are kind of critical. Okay, never mind, I'm sad. Let's see. What I'm trying to say is that worms are suddenly very interesting to me. I like this. I like this. I like everything that's happening here, except for these 2 are going to go, you know what, at the end. All right. And those are actions. Let's commit. Complete
I
my
can
potion.
only put some ribs on my reanimate. It's almost like I don't have any candles.
Yeah.
Even though I've bought a lot of them.
Do I need to do both of these? I can wait on that. Let's start working on this. All right. You good?
Yeah.
I am completing Potion of Prosperity, which allows me to take 3 stock cards for free. I choose a vial, which I'm just going to keep this one, another vial, and a candle. Love that card. Just, you don't get the pacing hit, you just keep rolling. I love it. All right, your action. We are at 3rd week of month 2.
Okay, I am buying. I still haven't used my research grant yet.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Saving it.
Yeah. So I am going to do the Unstoppable Bone Spear
It's always a good time.
for 2. I'm going to buy 2 candles, which takes me to 6. I am going to put this ring down and buy this tonic of transmuting.
That's an even 10, right?
That's an even 10. I'm just deciding if I want to keep buying, because I
know
might.
I
Because I might.
believe you.
Uh,
I'm feeling like I'm a little behind on my game already.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I decide to stop there.
Okay. That makes it my action. Those stacks are still there, which makes me feel pretty good, because I'm going to go digging.
Do you want to...
Oh, yeah. I would like to know what's going on, actually. And we have
Would you like to know what's going on?
2 divination projects. We have Illumination and Precognition. Precognition, true fact, is the original divination project. I love that one. Allows you to buy cards off the top of the decks as if they were in the market. Allows you to get to 300 stuff earlier, which is nice. I want this, but I don't. I need to get on my plan, but you just, okay, it's fine.
I just what?
It's fine. Everything's fine. I might need worms. Okay, let's commit.
Okay. I'm going to put a mushroom, my tonic, just 1 thing. And I am going to put a candle to my reanimate. So that finishes my reanimate. Yes. And I get to take a card back.
Let's do this. Let's start working on shadow.
I'll take this skull back. Because you know how I feel about skulls.
Yeah, I do. Do know how you feel about skulls. All right, did you complete anything? You completed something.
Yeah, I did. I completed my reanimate.
Yes.
And my spectral site was already completed.
Okay, I flipped over the other side.
Oh, then I already did. Oh, it was already correct.
All right. It'll be your action
My
on
action.
week 4 of month 2.
My action. I'm going to dig.
I put all the best stuff in the last pile, just so you know.
Clearly.
It's like really good.
It's really good.
Like really,
yeah.
really good.
Well, this isn't what I want at all, so I hope it is. But that might be what you want.
It actually might be fine for you, now that I see what you're working on.
Oh yeah, this is exactly what I want. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you trying to lead me astray by telling me the truth?
Yeah, well, let's reset that. I still, okay, so I'm gonna unearth again. Because now, the first time I used my Staff of Sorcery to get it, and I'm just gonna use it legitimately. I'm hoping this sets me up with enough cards. Magical things can happen in the future. I do like the size of those piles, but let's flood the economy.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I've never been so excited for a worm in my life. Okay, what are we not taking here? That kind of doesn't matter. Put this at the end. I know what they are. All right, let's go to commits. What am I going to do with this one worm?
I'm going to put another mushroom for my tonic of transmuting, and then I'm going to put 2 on my unstoppable bone spear because of my reanimate, which lets me do an extra thing. Both of these have +1s, so my reanimate gets 2 +1s.
You got fancy bones there.
Oh yeah, I'm so fancy.
I got a fancy bone over here for my shadow. Can you give me an extra credit marker, please?
I don't know about that.
I made my shadow with some fancy bird parts. Well, by made it, I mean I started it. All right. Okay. Anything completing? No?
No.
I will be first player now. We will lose 100 projects. I hope you got enough of them because they're done. It's time for the 300s. Bone Naga, the image of your nightmares. And there we go. All right. Oh, move forward. All right. I believe it's my action first now. Oh, we got our staffs back. I'm going to take that.
Yeah. It's good.
Those stacks are so tasty, and I need so many worms, and I have so many cards, and I'm going to be cramming, and I do not have a card economy problem here. I have a throughput problem, and I really am jealous of your reanimate right now. Like, very.
Yes.
But I can't take the time off to buy right now. I don't get that kind of time.
Oh no.
I'm seriously considering to cram, but I think I need to find my friend Worm. I did complete Ghostly Grifter last turn. It's not going to affect you until you go buying, which is probably never.
What are you talking about? Do you see that crown of calculation? Do you see my unstoppable bone sphere?
Oh.
I'm hella fucking shopping.
Yeah,
What?
That's 8 points for you right now, and you've barely even gotten started. But I don't think it makes sense for me to like block it that way.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna go digging.
That's why I told you about it.
Yeah, you just like highlighted it. I'm gonna pretend.
True.
I'm gonna pretend the stack isn't good, and go on to the next.
It doesn't matter because.
Okay. It's all about this right here. There's other stuff in there, but that's all you need to know. Okay. I'm content.
Are you?
Yep. Take your action.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely buying the crown of calculation. I just have to figure out how to afford it.
I have a vested interest in how you afford it through my ghostly grifter. Yep.
Cool.
One of the cards you discard goes to me. Yeah, it's cram time. Look at this. This is ridiculous. If you have this many cards in hand, it means you need to do something about it.
I kind of need this, but I also think I can get it some other way. Okay.
I wish I had
I'm
this
spending
card.
this urn and this skull.
Okay. Oh wow, you put me in a pickle there. I think I actually am going to take the skull, even though the urn has more monetary value. I'm not lacking for money right now. Is that a knock on? I'm never sure what the knock on wood.
It's
reasons.
more, I've never lacked for money.
Yes, I've never lacked for urns.
Yeah,
that's how
there
I do
it
it.
is.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're committing.
If you are done with your buy action, we are on to committing.
Wait a second.
Are you buying more?
No. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not buying more. I am going to use my Staff of Darkness to get a vial.
Yeah, you should do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to commit some cards. You're going to commit some cards. Everyone's committing cards. I want to get Shadow
Okay.
on.
One there, because I
don't
can
know
only do
why,
one at a time. And then two.
Okay, no, there's a way to do this. Think, self, think. One here.
Two to my Unstoppable Bones. Oh,
Do that.
is that what I want? Yeah.
One. How do I have this many cards and no mushrooms?
Dude,
Not
I
a
don't
single
know.
one.
I don't know.
I have an obscene number of cards. Like this is a problem. I've got a bone problem, and the problem is I have too many.
I see.
Yes, okay. Okay. Anything completing?
No.
All right. I am first player. I'll take an action. My action is going to be to cram. So to cram, you can commit 2 materials, just like you can at the end of the turn, but you just do it like now or something. I'm actually not sure that's a great idea right now, but it might be okay. I maybe have made mistakes.
Mistakes have surely been made.
Yep, but it's okay. I'll get some value out of this. Yep. Okay. I will. It'll be okay. As long as I have a worm, which I do. Okay, that's my action.
Okay, so now the question is, do I use Spectral Sight to get exactly the 3 cards that I want? Or do I maybe get this pile of 4 or this pile of 4?
That is the trick. From experience, 4 cards you maybe want some of versus 3 cards that are exactly what you want.
I probably want the 3 cards.
Except for when you don't.
Except for when I don't.
Yeah,
Except
no,
for when I
that's the
want
thing.
all of them. No, I think
On average, 3, the best 3 is going to be good.
I'm going to Spectral Sight. If this was a stack of 5, maybe.
It also depends on your hand. Like if you're looking like I am, which is like you have a problem with accumulating too many cards.
Okay.
Then the exact 3 cards are better than bulk. This is gonna go real fast when I start shopping around for 300 level projects though.
This is exactly what I'm okay, so I'm going to get
I need to
this
go shopping
one.
bad.
And I've already forgotten. I am a goldfish tonight. It is ridiculous.
It's all good.
This one and
This is very like, did he say he needed mushrooms?
totally. What? Okay, and then I put 1 on each pile.
That was the thing that surprised me the most about watching the Rado runs through is that
Okay.
there's some cutthroat tactics. They're like, yeah, no, I know that she wants that, so I'm going to take that card, even though I don't need it at all.
No, I don't want that. I don't want to play that way. Did I do that right? I did do that right. High
Nice.
five to myself.
High
Okay,
five.
are we
Yeah, we're committed.
committing?
Yep.
Cool.
1 here
And
and
this.
1 undesirable
and-
here.
Let's do this. Okay, I am finishing Crown of Calculation.
All right, I'm finishing Plague and Shadow. That
And
sounds like my own like fanfic here.
It does.
Plague and Shadow is getting finished. So that's my point in cramming, is I wanted to get more abilities online faster. So now, whenever the moon is half, I can dump cards into the piles, and when I dig, I can swipe cards out once per.
And I kept one of my cards because of Soul Cage.
Oh, you got your Soul Cage going.
Yep.
What'd you keep?
I kept a rib so that I can put it into my sphere.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, we completed projects. Onto this. It is my go, and I super need to open up some projects. So let's do that. I'm shopping. I'm taking a buy action. This Bone Naga and me, we go way back. Got 9 to spend. So, and this Alchemic Lacquer, given the cards I've been accumulating, I feel like that's a good pull. I have my stock cards handled here as long as I find a single freaking mushroom. So I don't need to buy them. But I might want them. I also need to keep in mind my thesis, which I am remembering it's a thing. What else do I want? This is a good start. That's only $5. I got 4 more to spend. I'm kind of feeling this illumination project, actually. It's just fun. I don't want to do it, so I'm going to buy it and the vial to go with it. Put these in the trash. Your action.
Cool. What do I want to do? I'm going to dig. Yes.
Dig, 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 dig.
Wow, I don't want that pile. And just for anyone watching.
You know what I really wanted?
What did you really want?
I really wanted Abomination.
Wow, I don't want this pile either.
There's only so many games when Abomination is your jam, but when it is, it's such a good time.
This was dumb. I should not have.
Abomination is the 2-headed skeleton of fame that requires an obscene number of cards. This is the highest credit value card in the game. It's worth 10. Not counting any +1s. Sarah completed a 13-point Abomination.
Didn't I complete Abomination? What is the one that I completed like on the last turn? Is it the one that takes one of each? It is. It's the chosen one. That's right. Okay, I did my thing.
All right.
It was nonsense.
Did the thing. All right. Let's do some committing. I really wish I had a reanimate. Why do you have the reanimate and I don't?
Right.
So let's start working on our Alchemic Lacquer. We don't need to rush it. No need.
I am completing my tonic of transmuting. And so I grab these from the discard pile now.
Yeah, so the way this works, technically, just so let's slow it down so we can show. You do all the commits simultaneously, and then you do the completes in order in case there's a priority order like this.
Okay.
It's usually not important. I'm getting some extra credit from Bone Naga. I'm not completing anything, so you can go ahead.
Okay, and then I'm committing 2 more over here because I get to. I'm pretty sure this isn't done. I think I need 6 bones.
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah, I only have 5.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. Okay, so and so now I'm completing my tonic, and so now I get to dig, or
take 2 from the discard.
Yep.
And for what's worth, these will be in the discard too, in case.
Well, I actually get to keep one of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna keep this skull.
Okay. What am I gonna do with all these bones? Where's my bone sphere? I got like a bone sphere in my hand.
I don't know, man. Where is your bone sphere?
I used up all my bone sphere mojo in the last game. That was fun. That was such a tight game where I believed that it was possible to get the second bone sphere, and it was possible. Improbable? Yes. What you get? Oh, yeah, okay. It's a little off camera, but I can see what she took.
I'll put them up. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are probably like the 2 most dug for cards right there. You got the $5 ring and you got the $4 dino skull.
Yep. Okay, so that goes back. These go there.
And I got a problem.
You do.
Problem is that you're good at this game. And Crown of Calculation with a super pumped bone sphere is a threat.
Yes, yes. And it's now going to be worth 9, so the
Yeah,
Crown
no,
of
I
Calculation is
noticed
gonna be
that.
worth- yeah, mm-hmm. That's happening.
Is what's happening here. Okay, I would love to go digging, and I'm debating over that or unearth. I will get more choice if I go dig in the broad sense, but I think it's better for me to do unearth right now. So that's my new moon action. Although I do have the ability to shadow and swipe a card. That's choicey. That's choicey.
That is choicing.
Choicey. That's not a thing that people say. Humans don't say that. Yeah, let's just take it. So I knew when I started this game, based on what I was going for in my thesis, I was going to end up with a lot of weird mid-game sorcery cards. And it proved out to be true. I have a lot of layered abilities where I'm like, well, that's interesting. Okay, this is a must. Must take that. I've become a fan of worms, or whatever it is I'm taking there. We're going into the last month here, and I like to float some of this right here, because that's where those materials come up. I actually am pretty set on this. Is this really what I'm doing? Those of you who've been spying my hand will note that I am flush with a particular type of thing, and I don't need the other thing, and I'm going to put it right there. All right, that was my action. Have at it.
I am shopping.
Ghostly Grifter says yes. Oh, is it better ghostly or ghastly?
I mean, it depends. Are they disgusting or are they dead? And or are they dead?
That could be both.
Well, that would be ghastly.
Yeah, that's true. I guess if we lean into the creepy cute ghostlies.
Yeah. I totally want that chosen one. I'm just trying to decide if there's something else that I want. And I'm trying to remember what it was that you were like, I need so many. Because I think my hand is full of them.
I think it's true.
And I'm trying to decide if I want to give it to you or not.
Go fish. I'm not going to tell you now. That information was public in the past. It's no longer public.
And I could also get that. No, I don't want that. I'm just going to make this happen. Okay. And I'm not going to be a jerk about it. I am using this mushroom to buy this chosen one.
That's all you're buying?
That's all I'm buying.
That's literally all I want is a mushroom. It's
I
all I
know.
want in the world.
It's maybe that there are several of them in my hand, but it's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Once before this game is done, I want to do elimination because it's just a fun ability.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn. That's all I want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Let's come in.
Cool. I
gotta get alchemical equity done. This is getting ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna be finishing my unstoppable bone sphere with an extra +1 on it. That's right, that happened.
I can't believe that you got all those things.
And then I'm gonna put a mushroom and a.
Alright, I'm completing my push of prosperity. So if you happen to need things.
And a very expensive ring onto this chosen one.
No, that's too bad.
Yeah, well.
You never want to do that, but sometimes.
But see, this has +1 bones on it, so I want to put those +1s on this, because I can take that.
Yeah.
So I don't want to use them. Yeah, that's.
There's choice involved here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm choosing my push and prosperity choices. I'm taking a vial, a candle, and I don't know what's going to come up that I want. I'm going to guess a candle.
Okay.
If you're doing as much sorcery weirdness as I am, you might as well just lean into it.
Okay.
2 potions of prosperity in this game.
So I finished my unstoppable bone spirit, but it doesn't do anything. And I took my It doesn't do anything other than being worth like a ton of points
It's
that
a
you can't
9-point
do
bone
anything
sphere.
about.
Yeah, I flip it over and put it right next to your crown of calculation because I know that's what it's for.
What?
All right. We've reached the end of the month. We pile this with cards. How flush with cards we've been this game.
I get to go first.
And you do get to go first. Rotate that over here. Slide this down. Oh, here's my buddy. Oh, I don't know if I have time for that. See, I wanted this one last. Look at this silly creature. I like how I'm holding up like autofocus. I turned off autofocus because I knew there's gonna be so many moving parts. But look how many bones it takes. I want it.
I had all those bones at one point.
I did too, and then I used them up, and I started my bone naga, and well, I'm gonna see what you do.
I am going. Am I going to do that? I mean,
Are you gonna do it?
am I gonna do that?
Do you have your thesis on lock? I
do have my thesis on lock.
I don't have mine on
Bam!
lock.
I have mine on. Yeah.
It's gonna happen, but it's not there yet.
I am going to if I put that there, and then I could spin this, and then I could. You know what? I'm just gonna. I'm totally gonna do that. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay.
Those great paths are.
I'm going to not dig.
I know, and I'm not going to either, and it hurts me.
I'm excited to next round, but I am gonna spend these two things to buy this apparition because that's just like.
Which two things are
A skull and a mushroom.
I need the mushroom. I need it bad.
I don't.
I'm gonna take it. Ooh, you grabbed the mutation mixture? Is that what you grabbed? No, that's
I
still
grabbed
there.
the apparition.
Apparition. The stone cold simple sorcery.
Yeah.
For tier 3.
Yeah.
That's great.
Ooh, man, fungal reanimate. I could have really used that one. My hand was entirely mushrooms.
I could tell because mine was entirely bones. There's only one way that happens, if everything else is just there. I can't even tell you how badly I want to go dig and how bad of a choice that would be for me. Also, it kills me to go spend a turn buying Abomination and not needing to do anything other than spend $1.
Yeah.
It kills me.
And yet.
And yet it's the right choice.
Oh, are you gonna, your hand is pretty full and you're gonna cram?
My hand is full. I have Alchemical Alacrity queued up. I have bones for days.
Okay.
Maybe not all the bones I need, but I have the ability to get bones.
You've got 3 turns.
I got 3 turns.
There's a shit ton happening right here.
I'm going to go get that Abomination, and I'm going to get it. This is the most worthless buy action ever. Make sure I don't need that. Okay. I'm going to spend a lowly worm to get an Abomination. That's it. That's my buy action.
Yeah,
I spent $1, but I think it's worth it. Oh man, that would be good for me too. Oh well.
Too bad.
Let's commit. Yeah.
Okay, I am just committing these 2 with a +1.
And I'm going to finish my Alchemical Alacrity. All right, I'm completing project.
I am not completing the project.
Okay, mine will complete first. Alchemical Alacrity allows me to commit up to 3 cards. How about a suit? Can I get an extra credit marker, please?
No.
That's 1. I still need to complete. I don't need to complete this. I need to focus. Focus. 1, 2, 3. Well on our way to Bone Sphere Town. Except I'm going to change the last one up for a hand.
I really don't know who's winning right now.
I think you are, but I'm going to pretend like it's still anyone's game.
Okay.
I explicitly went after the mid-game sorcery tomfoolery build.
Mm-hmm.
I've done this one before. There's a lot. The 200 tier is the largest stack and has the most unique projects. Going to kind of allow you to mid-game tilt your strategy.
Yeah.
And sorcery.
I did not do that.
Sorcery has the most unique projects in addition to that mid-tier. And they're just like all over the place. And you can layer them together in all sorts of weird ways. And I'm doing that. And yet here I am being like, Abomination, let's go.
Okay.
That was complete. So your first player.
I'm
so
doing
go
my
ahead and
spectral
do it.
sight, so even though there's all of this, I'm just going to pick out 3 cards that I really want. And none of them are in that stack. I'll tell you what. Yeah, there's a lot happening in that stack, but wow. I don't really care for any of these either, but I'll probably end up taking this one. We'll see.
I'm glad because I'm gonna need to I need a lot of bones to complete what's going on here.
Okay, I definitely want that.
May have overextended myself.
Maybe. Okay, I need, right.
If I can get this whole thing done, it's a lot of points.
Oh, right, I do need that. Okay, is that right? Sure. I think that's right.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You took your 3 cards?
I did take my 3 cards, but now I have to put one for each.
Yep. We're gonna have to reshuffle here in a moment.
Not quite yet.
It's gonna be, how about right now? Because you assume that Staff of Sorcery is just unearthed for days.
Oh, I didn't take my Staff of Darkness back, but it's
Yeah, that's
okay
fine.
because
That's
I don't need it right now.
I'm using mine right now, and I'm not using it with Unearth. I'm using it with Plague, which is to deal a card to each pile.
Actually, wait. Because now that I have this back, I can take a card from a stock card or from the discard pile, and I'm taking it from the discard pile now.
Oh yeah, do it because I'm about to exhaust that.
Yeah, I don't want that. And there is a card that I want, and I hope it's in here.
There's almost every card in there. Although we do have some ridiculous stacks. I'm gonna go pilfer through them. That's my plan. Not to like broadcast it. It's my plan.
You're not very sneaky.
I'm not.
Okay, let's see.
I've been playing solo streams. It's not about being sneaky. It's about, declaring my strategy openly.
I guess I have to take that. I get 1 card? Okay, yeah.
I can touch these up. I will be revising the playmat to have all the right colors and wells and all that. Can't wait for that.
There's a card
Still
in
looks
here
really good.
that I want, but it's not actually in here. And there's a card in here that I need, and there's a card in here that I want.
What you got?
Oh, I grabbed a rib cage
A rib cage.
because I need.
I took all the good rib cages. I have 1 in hand and 1 here.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Yep, I have them.
Darn it, Christopher. Okay,
All right.
I'm good.
Um,
Now you can mess with that pile.
all right. Now I'm going to use my Staff of Sorcery to use Plague and an off moon. So we're going to do 1 card there. And we're going to do 1 card on each other pile. This is going to be glorious. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm so ready for your glory, sir.
It's probably just going to be I take the first stack and I don't have the backbone to continue. Okay, I said backbone. You just took a backbone.
No, I took a rib cage.
I mean, it includes the spinal column.
Sure.
So, it's like literally true. That was a very half-hearted shuffle. All right, we're digging. I would love to know what I'm dealing with here. These are ridiculous stacks. We both contributed to that. What is this?
Yeah, I didn't want that stack.
Here's the thing.
You kind of do still?
Here's the thing about Abomination. It needs a ridiculous number of limbs. Like an obscene number of limbs. It is as defining quality as that it needs limbs. And in fact, it would be stupid for me not to just take this pile because it is everything that I need. But I want to do the thing.
Yeah, no, you don't.
But this is exactly what I need, so I will be responsible, and I will take it, and I won't like it. Let's quit cards. All right. I'm gonna put 2 more sets of limbs on this abomination. It's getting there. I probably should have counted my commits. This one needs 2 more. This one needs 3 more. And this one needs 3 more.
I am finishing this, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't do anything. I'm finishing it.
This is points. You have a ghost friend.
Yep, and I'm keeping the bone. I cannot decide.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the best ring you've got there. So.
No, my best ring is over here. And the bone is a little bit more versatile and they're the same price, so.
Makes sense. I would go with that as well. All right, your action first.
I mean, is it ridiculous to buy?
No, it's never ridiculous.
I wonder if I can do... What? Oh.
Oh my.
Oh my. Interesting. Okay, so you just took a ton of mushrooms. So
I did.
A fungal reanimate is not, like, the odds of me getting enough for that is low.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a large portion of the dex mushrooms.
I know. I know you do.
Earlier, I was looking for just one, and I asked, "Please give me a mushroom." My wish was granted.
I am going. Oh no, I'm not going to do that because that's only 3.
The elixir is not as attractive for you as it is for me.
No, because I don't have any other alchemy.
You got 1.
I have 1.
I have 3, so that's just a stone cold 8-pointer.
So I mean, it's not bad. It's 3 for 5, but it's actually going to be, well, it's still going to be 3 for 5 because in order to do it, I would have to commit more.
Yeah, that's often what happens with that one.
Same with this one.
Yep.
I don't trust my ability to get. Although, I mean,
there's a lot of cards out there.
There's a lot of cards out there.
I don't know how many you need, if you need both of them or you need one of them. I'm not going to tilt you on that, but...
But you know what? If I don't get it, it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't count against me.
Doesn't count against you.
Okay. I'm going to spend a mushroom.
A mushroom to get the fungal animate. Oh, it hurts.
Oh, it hurts. Okay. That's 2.
Oh, I do want one of those. I do need the skull. I don't need the mushroom. I'm good, thanks.
I know.
I'm going to replace that fungal animate with another fungal animate. I was about to say that fungal animate was the card of the day, but that's not true. Mutation mixture is the card of the day. Fungal animate was yesterday.
Okay.
I enjoyed that. Commit some... Oh, that was your action.
That was my action.
I haven't even gone. Oh, I'm cramming. I think I'm cramming until the end of days.
Oh no, I'm never gonna. I shouldn't have bought that.
You don't have time for it?
Well, I don't have any cards. I can finish this. I'm good. But by the time, if I draw cards in the next round, it takes 4.
It takes 4. If you have a card that applies for...
I have a mushroom.
Because you've got Reanimate and Soul Cage, so maybe you're there?
Maybe.
I'm going to let you do that math. I commit 2 cards. I'm going to complete Abomination as a cram action. That's what we're doing? Yeah. Well, I'm not going to complete it. I'm going to commit 2 cards. You don't actually complete it.
I don't think I can finish this, but we'll see.
All right, now we get to all commit 2 cards.
Now we're just 1.
I just burned the midnight oil. Those two. Gotta get this bone naga done too. All right, I will be completing Abomination.
Chosen one is complete.
And you get to keep a card from that, right?
I did.
Okay.
I kept
Yeah,
a mushroom.
seems good. All right, Abomination is complete. It's an 11-point Abomination.
No, I can't.
Wow.
Did I finish this? I did last. I can't.
Yeah.
Because I can't, because I have to buy the candle.
Ah, you're good. All right,
I'm never going to do it.
Hold
Okay.
the cards back.
Yeah. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, probably not. All right. Last turn.
Well, I'm going to dig.
Get things worth money.
No. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, sure. I knew what this stack was. Okay.
Oh no. No, this is so sad. I have the number of commits, if I cram, to complete both of these projects. But there's a problem, which is that this is not what bones look like. This is not what bones look like.
That is not what bones look like.
So illumination's not happening. Those 2 points are dead to me. So I am in fact going to use my unearth ability. I won't be able to complete the project, but I can go for money.
Yeah, I'm down 2 points, I think, from what I could have. Because if I hadn't bought that, and then I would have kept back the ring, which was $5, as opposed to the bone, or as opposed to the mushroom, which is worth nothing, basically.
All right, let's commit cards.
I am not. I refuse.
This is a good pull. Got the Okapi skull as the last pull on the bone naga. That's lucky. I won't commit anything else. I'm going to complete bone naga. It's a 7-point bone naga to go next to my 11-point abomination. Happy with that worked out.
I'm
'cause
glad
got some
you don't have the crown of calculation.
Crown of Calculation. I have never seen Crown of Calculation with Abomination. I'm sure it will happen one day, but never seen it. All right, we have reached the end of month 4. We're ready to score.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed. My last turn. I got greedy. I got greedy, man.
It happens.
Can't get greedy.
It happens. Any points from cards in hand? I've got 8 there, 8 there.
This was my pull. But it was in fact 1 point because it's 8.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
All right, so go ahead and just grab some extra credit markers for those.
Okay.
I got 2 extra credit markers from mine. And they can go in the discard now.
Okay, cool.
I had a lot of money in hand. There was a lacking in commits. I should have got reanimate mid-game. Thesis time. What did you have?
I had Staff of Darkness. No, that's not right. I had Diligent, 2 of each, 2 100 level, 2 200, and 2 300.
The nice
which
even
I love, and I totally crushed it.
I see 2. I needed 4 from the middle. I was all about those sophomore projects, and I did exactly 4. And it actually was a little touch and go, so that I will be scoring these 7 points. All right, with that, let's score the rest. I can redistribute these to help with my
10,
counting.
9, 10.
That's worth nothing. Did nothing for me. That's 10. That's 10. That's 10. Ooh. I'm officially in good points territory. All right, I'm ready when you are. Grand unveiling. It turned out okay in the end.
20, 30, 40, 50.
50? I don't know if I've ever gotten 50.
Okay,
Oh,
so...
I mean, I got a number similar to 50, but not quite as high. I believe I'm looking at 46, which is very good.
That is a very good score.
That's an A score. It's very
I
good.
think 50 is the most I've ever.
50's quite good. I believe my high is 47. So 50, I believe, is larger than 47. So talk me through your strategy.
Okay, so when I started the game with the Hero's Journey, I didn't spend my my grant until there were good 200 level things that I wanted.
Yeah, you held your grant until the second month, which to people who haven't played much, that's very uncommon. And Hero's Journey is one of those cards that really enables you to do that.
Yeah, so, and I know from past times that I've played it that the diligent thesis really helps me be a little bit more discerning when I pick. It's not just what I can buy. I want to make sure that I get at least, so I'm holding money back a lot. So whenever I wanted to buy something, I could. And so between whenever I wanted to buy something I could, and every month I knew I had at least 3 cards that were exactly what I wanted. And then and then I got the what's the one that lets me hold back? The Soul Cage.
Soul Cage.
And so every time I finished one, I could hold something back that I knew was going to go for the next thing. And so I wasn't ever doing a lot at once, but everything fed into the other in a very tight way.
Yeah, you were planning your materials from one project to the next with Soul Cage. I noticed that you weren't like, sometimes with Soul Cage, you'll see people keep recycling like the same premium bone, which is totally a strategy, but that's not what you're doing.
But I didn't do that. I didn't
it
do
was
that at
different
all.
every time. I did notice that.
Yeah, and so I was very much looking at what was the next one that I needed and what did I have in my hand. So where was the I mean, at one point I think I sold caged like that mismatched bone that has all the negatives in it, but I just needed a bone.
Yeah.
So that really helped. And then that meant that I was able to do the Chosen One and Apparition, which were just points.
Yeah.
Because I had that stuff in my hand.
Yeah.
And I also got Reanimate really early, so I was committing 3 cards per round.
Man, that was the thing that I really needed in this build, is that I had set up such great sorcery projects that I had huge card income, but I didn't have a way to dump it. So I crammed, I think, 3 times that game, which is actually a sign that something's going wrong.
Yeah. I noticed.
You noticed. So from the beginning, I was set up to do.
Oh, I want to say one more thing.
Go for it.
I did basically no 100 levels. I did the one that was
Just the
given,
2, yeah.
and then another one just to make sure that I had enough, and then I have 3 level 300 and 4 200. They were all really high points that I was able to add more points to.
Yeah, this is a very for being such a high scoring game, it's not a lot of projects. They're very particularly chosen. This wasn't there's no wasted energy here really at all. It's just either point dense or things that leveled you up to that.
Which is why I really regret that I went for fungal animate, because I ended up holding, I think there were 2, I could have gotten 2 more points in what I could have held back and what I spent.
Yeah.
At least 1 more.
Yeah, there's probably some other way that you could have gotten points on here, on that wasn't that.
So, anyway.
Here's what I had going on here. From the beginning, I had the Staff of Sorcery and I had the State of the Dark Art, which is 4 200 level projects. And that to me, this just signals go deep into mid-game weirdness.
Totally.
That's what that means. Because the Staff of Sorcery is, you're going to want some sorcery projects that are going to level up your ability to get cards and whatnot. And I know that there's so many weird sorcery cards in the middle. So I knew that's what's going to happen. I didn't know what particular brand of weirdness I was going to get. The double Potion of Prosperity was actually a bit much for what I ended up needing. I love how Potion of Prosperity can launch you into not caring about stock items, which is kind of what you had via your staff. I love that it does that. But I actually didn't need to buy stock items ever again as a result. So it was a little much. But yeah, it was all about this mid-game weirdness of Ghostly Grifter and Shadow, and I was going to try to set up Illumination. It never happened. And I was so busy with my mid-game weirdness that the pivot to points at the end was just like a little late. But I mean, I did get there. Like, I completed Abomination and Bone Naga with points on extra credit on both of them. So, like, that was a great pivot towards late-term score. And for what it's worth, 46 is pretty good.
46 is, I remember you telling me, like, over 40 is, like, really good.
Yeah,
like,
I consider over 40 to be a solid A. And high 30s, like, you're
yeah, you're doing it.
So I felt pretty good about 46, but man, yeah, yours was a tighter build because I have abilities here that I triggered like once. Like it wasn't focused. It was like, let's play with the mid-game awareness. And that's fun and all, but it wasn't as point dense. So there we have it. I've done a lot of solo streams here. Hopefully this two-player game helps show what a two-player game is like, because I feel like this is what a two-player game is like. Mm-hmm. I love this as a two-player game. The back and forth is very quick. It's great for table talk, but also doing your own thing. I think it really works well too. I think it sings it too. And it's a shame of the situation, the world that we live in today, that I'm just doing a whole bunch of solo streams instead of showing you how this works with a broad set of people. But hopefully this was illustrative of what it looks like. So thanks for checking it out. Games on Kickstarter. You already knew that. I said at the beginning, and you probably already knew that. There's a link in the description. I hope you check it out and hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later.